So what do you want to add over the Fable? Third Prospector? Is there anything else you want to change? Could move the fourth Ringleader to the main deck. Still don't like Chainwhirler. Too many threes. You know what card was really medium? Is Goblin Piledriver. Kind of want to cut that card. Little Krenko. There's a Little Krenko? The only one I know of is the 4-mana one. Not running 4 Den. No, just like... The thing about this deck is, like, you have 3s and 4s, and there's a lot of times you want to double spell too. Like on turn 5, you just want to go like Warchief plus 2 1s or something, and you just don't want to have enter the battlefield tap lands. Oh, Snoop was the card we wanted to try. Yeah. We could try a couple Snoops then. 2? I did kind of want to try a couple of Snoops. I don't really think you want to play 4. 2's not bad. The Squee Rabblemaster. I don't want more 3s. I think Fable and Warchief are the maximum number of 3s. Like 7 is the maximum that I want to play. No, this isn't really a Bushwhacker deck. This is more of just like a kind of... It's a little bit more grindy than the red decks you're used to seeing. Between the Hordemasters, the Fables, the Ringleaders. It's trying to play a little bit of a longer game. Yeah, we've been talking a lot about Call the Death Dweller, but I don't want to splash a second color. And there's something to be said about just having all of your lands, you know, just having good mana. Little Krenko is 3. Let's look up Little Krenko. You're talking about Squee? Or the Tin Street Kingpin? Attacks, but counter... I don't know if that card's that good. Play the White Coco. Yeah, just Joel, splash for a triple white card, no big deal. I want to try a third Snoop. Squee Dubious Monarch. I don't want more 3s. I'm just debating on cutting the third Prospector for the third Snoop. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Like 1 or 2. Could try 2. I mean, obviously, the downside to playing Raminap is when you have to take a lot of damage from it, but it probably doesn't come up that often. Probably fine to play 2 copies. I think I'm going to start with 2 Snoops and see how this goes. Let's go grab one. About that, I think Fable is better than the 3-mana Goblin Lord. I could be wrong, but that's at least my impression. I think you could maybe play like 1 copy of the 3-mana Lord over the 4th Warchief if you wanted to, but it's called a Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. Could play both. I feel like 7 3s is the correct number of 3s. So however you want to split the 3-drops, I think is kind of up to you. And I'm not sure which is the best way to go about it yet. But I think as long as you don't play more than 7 3-drops, then you're fine. I think that's the correct number. Mind's Desire into an Archon. Sounds like an LSV deck. I've had plenty of Storm decks without win conditions. Oh, Frenzied Goblin. Yeah, that thing doesn't have haste, though. It's kind of mid. No counter my spell. That's what happens when you pass Tendrils. You always gotta take it. Okay. I think I'm gonna discard one of these lands. Second Castle. It is worth playing it pre-combat. Well, see, this is weird, right? So, Censor is the only card, because I can't play around make disappear either way. But I can play around Censor if I go to combat first. Is that worth it? I think it is. This card's too important to try and resolve. Again, if they have make disappear, they get me either way, but... Nice. We like that. Ooh! So, oh yeah, I forgot to post this earlier. This actually happened twice today, where I hit 4 lands. Yeah, 4-mana Tidings with a 2/2. Jesus Christ. We both have 6 cards in our hand. Dude, I get to go, oh my god. Like, what am I even supposed to do with this? I could literally do anything. I could go Battle Cry, activate, give Reflection Haste, copy Ringleader. That's the sweetest line. Yeah, man. Yeah. I guess I could just copy the Battle Cry? Maybe copying Battle Cry is better. Yeah, I guess we just copy the other Battle Cry, right? And then we can activate it again in combat after we get the treasure. Maybe this is worse if they have push. Copying Ringleader is a lot better if they have push, because they can't push this. It also just demoralizes them more. Okay, combat. This is fucking gross, dude. It's so gross. Oh my god. Alright, so how about that Fable of the Mirror Breaker card, huh? Pretty good card. What's this? Where are they casting? Yeah, standard legal card somehow. Didn't want to do that before I copied? Kind of weird. But okay. They're gonna push. I feel like they probably could have done that differently. I'm gonna play a spell post combat, so I don't have to discard. Go to 7. I guess I will play Firebrand in case they have a Wrath. And I'll just keep all 7 cards for next turn. Cast a Sweeper? Who cares? Still just easily dead. Magmatic Chasm. That's probably the best falter, yeah. Alright. Homie 1. I should have played the Denizen first, but it's fine. I think this is lethal. I didn't do the math. Pretty sure it's lethal. Alright, cool. We only drew 6 cards that game. Close game. So I was bringing in the Ringleader and cutting the 3rd Prospector. Like, you could theoretically bring in the Trashman, but Trashman's not good against a bunch of sweepers, so... What's the exact text on Chasm? Is it just, like, actual falter? I used to play that in Standard, but I can't remember exactly what the text is. Without flying, okay. I knew it had a restriction on it. It's probably still fine. What matchup do you really want to falter in, though? Is it just mono green? Because I think you're probably already good against green. Seems a little dicey. Ship it. Well, this is dicey for a different reason. I'm going to keep this one, though. Angels. Well, the card literally says creatures without flying can't block, so... I don't really think you want that one against Angels. That's probably not the one you want. Green and Phoenix. Well, it doesn't do anything against Phoenix, because other creatures have flying. But, yeah, it's probably fighting against green. We double 1-drop? I think I'd rather have the second 1-drop countered than the Snoop, and I'm actually going to lead with Loyalist first. Because I think that's the one that I care more about resolving, hypothetically. Well, it turns out they didn't have a counter spell anyways. Could have a 3-mana sweeper. Cry of the Carnarium or something. I hope they don't. I'm gonna be sad if they do. What mod do I have? This is the Aegis 240, I think, from Geek Vape. That's shoving. What I could do is just go Prospector, kill Narset. Yeah, that's what you know what I mean. The thing is, the wheel doesn't matter that much, because I'm almost empty-handed anyways. So, like, why do I even care about Narset if they're going to wheel me? Assuming I play both of my spells. Like, okay, there's 2 options here, right? Option 1, which is play around Sweeper, and where we go Prospector, attack Narset for 5, don't play Snoop. Option 2 is assume they have wheel and no Sweeper, play out the hand, shove everything at them. But then I lose the game to a sweeper. They very easily could have a sweeper. Could blank a card in their hand if you kill Narset or get 7 new cards. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the safest line is just go Skirk Prospector, kill Narset, don't play Snoop. I think that's where I'm at. I think I like that line. This plays best into Wrath, plays best into Undoing. This just covers everything, basically. It's the best play against whatever they could have. And granted, I'm still in a bad spot if they have the Wrath, but it's not look like they have the Wrath. That's good. It's interesting. I think I'm still going to go with Snoop here. Higher upside if I hit the thing that makes a token. It's just so much damage. Okay. It's a free spell. Guess I'll take it. Oh, it's really annoying. Oh, I hate that. Because they can kill the Snoop with the trigger on the stack. They didn't. I like that. Oh. Wait, I can... Does this work? The way that I... Can I sack both Snoops to play the Instigator? I guess I don't know why I would do that. I probably would sack the Loyalist instead, but... I could also just, like, let this happen. Yeah, because then if they Wrath me, I could just go Warchief Instigator, attack for 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Also, plays well around Shark Typhoon. They didn't Wrath me last turn, so I don't think they have Wrath. Fatal Push Loyalist. Okay, they can go... Why did they do that? They should have done that before attacks, right? Paid actor? The old paid actor. Oops. So now, if they wrath me, I get to go Warchief Instigator. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. Even better. I think it's still better to go Warchief into Hordemaster. I guess this is worse if they have a counterspell. Alright, Didge. Didge. Wait, actually. I should probably sacrifice something to play the Instigator, right? Probably just the Prospector itself. Yeah. I don't even know what they could have at this point. Guess they could have removal spell for Hordemaster, but then they're still super dead, right? Even if they kill the Hordemaster. Not sure you're supposed to attack with Prospector. Well, after they let the trigger resolve, it doesn't matter. Obviously, if they had pushed before the trigger, I may not have attacked with Prospector, but let the trigger resolve anyway, so it didn't matter. Sand's good. I like the sand. He built it today. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just trying to think of, like, when I think Twitch builds, I think of Twitch, somebody in chat subscribing to add a card to the deck, and it's just, like, the worst possible card. That's what I think of, but... No, that was Todd. Tandy. Yeah, this Goblins deck has felt nice. I like it a lot. Alright, this is good, because I wanted to see how this matchup played out. Classic Torborg. The spell shift and everything. I'd probably add Possibility Storm. I love that card. Yeah, Aether Mage's Touch. Another Torborg special. The Ringleader, which makes sense. Can't cast that. Cast this, though. Probably gonna double 1-drop next turn. Other Thoughtseize? Or a push. Okay. So now they probably take the Instigator. They could also take Warchief. I don't know. Depends on their hand. The Dragon Engine. We should do Twitch builds again. I had a great time the last time we did it. Hit some real stinkers. Chaotic Neutral. Push 2? Yeah, can't do much against Thoughtseize push. Is what it is. Really hard to beat Rakdos when they draw 3 1-mana spells. I mean, I also drew 3 1-mana spells, but theirs are a lot better than mine. It's alright, they only have 2 card stands. Surely they don't have Land plus Trespasser. How many subs for a playset of 12/12s? Galta or Dreadnought? Is Galta just the Pioneer Dreadnought? How did we not think of this all along? They probably have Jildred. You know what card I want people to play more of in Pioneer, even though I think it's not very good, is Nimble Obstructionist. There's like a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. Galta's only 2 mana. I did know that. That is true. So what you're saying is you should just play Galta in the Stifle Knot decklist and Legacy. It's like next best thing, kinda. It's not even that good here, but Lotus Field Obstructionist. People were playing the blue-white Lotus Field control deck with like Stern, Stern Proctor, I think is what it's called. So you like play turn 2 Proctor, and then next turn you play Lotus Field, or you can even wait till turn 3, right? Turn 3 play Proctor, same turn play Lotus Field. I've always wanted to try that, but I don't want to build it as a control deck. I want to build it a little bit more proactively. I don't know how the best way to go about that is, but so they can trade for Din. Do I really care? I think I'm still going to offer the trade of Warchief for Den. Not attacking with Hordemaster, but this is until your next turn, right? Until the end of your next turn. This card is so fucking good. So good. Ruins. Didn't want to draw that anyways. Well, I guess I kind of did. The Warch with the Ringleader. But if nothing left, you love to see it. I think it's better to play the Ringleader here. Yeah, 100% is. We say Rakdos can't beat a Divination. Fable, the Mirror Breaker, Tilt. Well, I didn't want to hit that off the Ringleader anyways, so... Casual draw 4. Or 1. 1 works too, I guess. How does Rakdos ever beat Ringleader? Well, I mean, when this happens. This is how Rakdos beats Ringleader. Isn't there a ringleader for elves now too? There always has been. It's called Sylvan Messenger, I think. Do I actually want Roast for Shieldred? I know it's in my sideboard for Shieldred, but like, do I actually want to play that kind of game? I guess Prospector is just unplayable against them. Can maybe cut one of the Firebrands. Okay, I'll bring in all three. No way Goblins is tier 1. I think the most, like, tier discussion in Magic is the most irrelevant thing that you can possibly discuss. I never understand why everybody wants to talk about tiers. It's like nails on a chalkboard when I hear the word tier. It just makes me cringe so much. It's like, who cares? Tiers just don't matter. They're completely irrelevant. What about the tier that the Bills are? Well, I mean, if we're talking about, the NFL football league, then obviously the Cowboys are S tier, but true, it does make me tear up a little bit. Obviously Cowboys S tier. I'm literally wearing a Tony Romo jersey, okay? Like, what do you want from me? Like, I just am who I am. Yeah, tears for tears. Shh, it's okay, Panda. It's okay. It's fine. Oh no, they're gonna Thoughtseize my land. So it turns out there is a downside to playing Shatterskull Smashing. You just get your land Thoughtseized. Oh, they're not gonna lose the Bucks. Can we gamble channel points in the Bucks? We could do like a channel point gamble. I'd have to wait till tomorrow to pay it out. But if you guys want to, we could do like if you want a channel point gamble in the game, like you would just wait till tomorrow to pay it out. Can I do that? Did they let you like set a prediction and not pay it out until the next day? We can do that if you want. You have 14k points and you hate them boys, huh? What am I playing this turn? I want to just play the second Denizen in a tap land. I don't know about that, engineer. I don't know about that. If I have my way, then no. Yeah. Putting 50k in the Bucks? Jesus. Well, the worst part is if Dallas does lose, then I have to pay out the prediction. And that's going to be devastating. If Dallas loses, I might just not stream tomorrow. I'll be too devastated. Am I willing to trade Warchief for a token? I'm definitely willing to trade Denizen for it. I think I'm not going to trade the Warchief. This lets me cast the Ringleader even if I don't draw land. Assuming they don't kill the Warchief. What is happening with the channel points? We're considering if we want to bet channel points on an NFL football game. Which I hope is not against TOS. See why it would be. Joldred. Yeah, Doom TOSs. What'd they do? Fatal Push? Rude. Perfect. Alright, let's go to game 3. Maybe a bit of an early concession, but call that a life EV concession. I mean, it's channel points. Like, channel points, who cares? It's not like actual money. It's fucking channel points. Sports betting still? There's no way they would consider that sports betting, right? That would be absurd. I mean, I guess I wouldn't put it past Twitch, but it would be so unreasonable. It's fucking channel points. It's literally fake money. Channel points are betting, yeah. Well, they're... I don't know. I assume it's different. I have no idea. Yeah, it's a prediction. We're gonna predict on who's gonna win the game. It's not betting. It's just predictions. Push, not Thoughtseize. Really hope I draw land. Could poll. Polling is less fun though. I know. Blood Tithe Harvester. I feel dead. Proceed. Sure does not feel good. 23 lands. I feel like 23 is enough. Probably not. It's gonna play the Snoop this turn. Martar, thank you so much for the 18 months. Appreciate you, buddy. We don't have a land on top? Alright, you win. You. Alright, I'm in. This hand slaps. Turn 1 Denizen, probably just turn 2 double 1-drop. Smurf. This. Is this Greasefang? I'm actually happier to see that than Stitcher Supplier, given my hand. My hand's, like, relatively Thoughtseize proof. Like, both of these are essentially the same card. This one's better, but... It'd take that. Yeah, I'm just gonna double 1-drop here. Okay. 5, yep. When you look up Fable and Gold, there's the sheer variety of decks and formats that play it. It's crazy. Multi-format all-star. I think Legacy is the only format that it really hasn't kind of gone over to, but it's just kind of busted in every other format. All the arena formats, Modern, Pioneer. I guess the initiative decks do play in Legacy, yeah. That is true. Painter. Oh yeah, Painter plays it too. Yeah, you're right. And the red Stompy decks. That's true. That is true. I'm actually kind of intrigued. If they had the command, aren't they better off taking the Goblin, letting me play the Hordemaster, and then they can just command the Hordemaster, right? Like, isn't that just better for them? I feel like it is. Because now they're just going to get dumpstered by this card. Unless they also have push, in which case then I guess I wasn't winning anyways, but... I think I'm just going to do this. They clearly don't have push. Wait, what? Fable combos with Dreadnought? How? Oh, because you can go, okay, you go play Dreadnought, trigger on the stack, copy Dreadnought, the new Dreadnought. Oh, yeah, no, it works, right? So you go play Dreadnought, trigger on the stack, copy Dreadnought. The copy trigger also goes on the stack. You then have to, so you sack the original Dreadnought, but you keep the hasty 12/12, right? I think that works. Pretty sure it does. That's kind of hot. New deck? Just sack the copy. Well, if you sack the copy, then you don't have the copy in play for when the other trigger resolves. Because it would go original on the stack, right? Then the copy on the stack on top of that. You resolve the copy trigger first. Because you're not sacrificing anything, the copy would then die, and then you have to now pay for the original trigger, which you no longer have the copy in play. So yeah, you just have to keep you have to keep the copy. Kind of hot though. Now we're just gonna go play mono red Dreadnought. Oh man, like there's been a lot of Greasefang today. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I have 8 sideboard cards. Glad that I've come prepared for the Greasefang matchup. This is just a good matchup too, because you also have this. Like, you not only have all the sideboard cards, but then you just have this card, which just dumpsters them too. Okay, so we just go Loyalist pass. No shot I'm attacking. Well, I mean, you could just splash, right? I can let the trigger resolve. So I want the Parkillion in their hand. Well, not let the trigger resolve, but put the trigger on the stack. So now I think we go Battle Cry, and then next turn we get to go Instigator, Abrade this, shove. I'm not sure if that's good. Because now they're just going to play Chariot. Funny the Grace Trigger isn't a May. Yeah, that is good for us. Oh, Red Painter Dreadnought. Wait, this is a deck that's already on Melee? Mono Red Tempo. Eater of Days, too. You have Scroll of Fate. Jesus Christ. NRG Series 2. You played this in a showdown? You played this in a real event? With 4 copies of Eater of Days? My guy. Sheesh. Imagine copying copying Eater of Days with Fable. This isn't even my best Eater of Days performance, he says. Okay, now what do we do? Okay, well this is still good for us, right? I could just get to go... Yeah, we get to go Instigator. Yeah, this is still good for us. And then I can just Abrade the Chariot. We get a token off the Battle Cry as well. I'm gonna make sure I stack this correctly. So that the token gets the Loyalist ability. Took Eater Dreadnought to a top 16 in an SCG. How? How is this possible? I'm not going to activate Battle Cry, I'll just pass. It's not lethal, so I'll just hold up my mana. Feels pretty hard to lose this game with both Abrade and Volley and this board. If they have some kind of sweeper, maybe, but outside of a sweeper, I don't think we're losing this game. Nice little curve. Helps when you draw 3 of your sideboard cards, but no, I'm just gonna Solitude. Isn't that why Dreadnought became less popular? Because like Solitude Prismatic Ending. A better card than Fable and Alchemy. Noticed it during the qual this weekend. What card is that? Yeah, that's true. Solitude wasn't out back then. Sure. That resolves. So I'm guessing they're going to use the Greasefang to crew the Chariot. King of Combat. Alright, you may attack. I just go end step, Rending Volley the Greasefang. Getting frisky. Yeah, I'll take 5. Yeah, remember when Death Shadow used to be playable in Modern in Legacy? Those were the days. So now they can't even crew the Chariot. Alright, combat. It's just lethal, right? Like super lethal? Super, ultra, mega, duper, super lethal. I can pump twice. Okay, blocks. Activate my trap card. What if they have Fatal Push? If they have Fatal Push, I don't know. I'm not doing math. I'm just gonna assume it's lethal even with a Fatal Push. Also, if they had Push, they would have killed the Battle Cry already on their turn. Is Dress Down a playable Legacy card? Okay, well, I guess they goofed. I don't know about playable, but it's like, Dress Down is good if you also have your own Uros. Yeah, I'm also never leaving. You and me both. I gotta get a Parsons jersey. I only have 2. I have the Romo one, and then I have one from like a long ass time ago. I don't even know if I still have it. I have a Marion Barber jersey from like that I think I got in like 2006 or something like that. It was a long time ago. Yeah, I remember Marion Barber. This one I think I've had for a couple of years. Yeah, the Barbarian. Like Snoop. Snoop D-O-double-G. Shadow. Pretty good against my Hordemaster. I want to play a 2-drop for curve considerations. I think I just want to play Hordemaster. Not sure if that's right, but let's trade. Maybe playing the Hordemaster is worse before I try and get the Shadow off the battlefield. So the nice thing about playing Hordemaster is if they did want to take the trade, if they take this trade and then kill my Hordemaster, then I at least get a card out of it, right? Whereas, like, if I play Battle Cry, they take the trade, then they kill my Battle Cry and I don't get a card back out of it. Now, this is worse if they just take it and then kill the Hordemaster, I guess, but... Okay. It's not great for me either. Okay, what if I just go Battle Cry Firebrand, attack with only Denizen? I like that. I just slam for 4. Maybe they trade, maybe they don't. I'm cool with that trade. I'll take that all day. Then I can set up for Loyalist plus activate Battlecry next turn to get through the Shadow, hopefully. Not if they play Shieldred, but... yeah, of course. Damn it! What does shoving look like here? Can't be that good, right? Attack with Battlecry? Yeah, if I play my land first, I can attack with Battlecry. And then if they block with Shieldred, I just double pump. Could also go Loyalist pass. Maybe even keep the smashing in hand to try and kill the Shadow next turn. I'm kind of down with land untapped, attack with just Battlecry. See what they do. If they don't block, I think I'll pump once. I guess this is bad if they have second Shieldred, but I mean, not a lot I could do about that. Just kind of is what it is. Fuck. Of course. Of course. Alright, just gonna play all my homies. Attack with everything seems bad. Just pass. Would love that Battle Cry back right about now. Seems pretty tough to win. Yeah, exactly. I think I just have to make the trade and hope they don't have a second one. But they also never block if they don't have a second one, so the second they block, I knew that I lost the game. Shieldred do be kind of messed up. That card is really good. I mean, the Shieldred would be a lot more manageable if they didn't have this card. If I could like shove everything and actually get Hordemaster triggers, I could beat the Shieldred, but this is what's fucking me up. Still have Tidings? We do. I actually lost more to the Shadow than the Shieldred, honestly. Without the Shadow, I think I win this game pretty easily. Messing up the Hordemaster is just really rough. Turns out they're actually Rakdos, they just drew horrible mana. It hasn't really mattered so far. They've been able to cast all their spells, but I thought they were just mono black. What deck is more resilient to last me all the way to March, red, green, boat, or mono red? Probably boats. Is this lethal? 7? Man, I don't have any outs. You in. Alright, let's bring in the roasts. Got the prospectors. Bring in the ringleader. Cut. I think we cut the firebrand. Any good black goblins in Pioneer? Not that I'm aware of. I think most of the black goblins were in either like older sets or the Horizon sets. Like both Putrid Goblin and Sling Gang were from Horizons. And then you have the OG ones like Mad Auntie, Marsh Flitter. Those were all in Lorwyn block. Munitions Expert, another one in Horizons. Yeah, they're all modern cards. And we have good hands, which is it's a good thing. We don't have to mulligan against Rakdos. I think this matchup is good. And not curve like Mystery Shadow into Trespasser into Shieldred again. Yeah, the grill ones aren't good, like Grumgrully. I don't put Grumgrully in my deck. Doing it this way so that I can go Denizen plus activate Goblin if they don't kill this. Sure, they're going to. Ankle Shanker. Shank your ankles. Okay, no stomp, that's good. Maybe they have stomp and they also have a 3-mana sweeper. And they're just okay with taking this much damage. So they just took an extra point of damage. Why they just didn't main phase that? About that. Probably better than playing the Warchief here. I will offer the trade. You can have Rose for Shieldred too. Actually, like kind of an okay spot if they just tap out for Shieldred. Yeah, I mean, the list that I was playing before basically had Coco over Fable. I just think that Fable's just a better card. I'll discard the extra Warchief. Combat. Like to attack. You let me attack, please. Okay. Go to 7. Coco just feels explosive. The problem with Coco is it doesn't get your best card, which is Ringleader, and it also, the cards that you're hitting are like 1s and 2s that might not even be that relevant by the time that you're casting the Coco. So it's just like, Coco just feels kind of weird in this deck. Oh my god, I forgot that Reflection got haste from Warchief. That's insane. Okay, what do I want to do here? I have 2 cards in hand. I mean, I could just go Battle Cry activate. Or just go like... Actually, no, I think this is the best line. Just go Battle Cry, go to combat. Right? And if they have a removal spell for Battle Cry, I can respond and copy it and still get the token. Well, the problem with making copy proactively is if they have a removal spell in hand, then I just kind of get blown out. So if I just split the difference and go to combat first, it basically plays around a removal spell. I think I just attack with everything. Right? They go trade, trade. They still take a shit ton of damage. This is fine. I have to trade for Battlecry. I don't even know. This is still lethal if they don't have a removal spell. Even if they do, they go to 2. They're still kind of fucked. Yeah. Game 3. Chieftain is not Pioneer legal, correct. Unfortunately, Chieftain is not. But you could play the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord, which like the card's not embarrassing, but I don't know if it's better than like the 4th copy of Warchief. Maybe it is. Maybe you're better off going 3 Warchief, 1 Hobgoblin. I don't think Rabble Master's better than Warchief. The mana discount on Warchief is so good. It's like the main reason you're playing it, and the haste too. But I think Warchief is better. Just being able to give your 2/1/1s haste that you play off of a Instigator, super good. Okay, them taking Denizen either means they don't have removal or they have a second Thoughtseize. No, it's just gonna get blood tithed, but it's just an exchange that's gonna happen. Hopefully it's Fable and not Trespasser. Do I offer the trade? I feel like I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna offer the trade. Goblin Master and Legionnaire both feel really bad because they get hosed by Stomp. Yeah, that is true. That's the nice thing about the Hobgoblin, is that the 2/3 doesn't get stomped. So that's certainly an upside to that card. And at least with Fable, it's not as bad because you're getting something out. You're getting something out of the deal regardless. So it's not the end of the world. Alright, now I'm going to go Warchief plus Instigator. Hope they don't have another removal spell as their last card. Like this. This is Gucci. Can actually go Battle Cry, double activate next turn. It's pretty massive. No longer do that. Single activate, but single activate's not that good. How about a Ringleader? I think I want to save the Battle Cry Goblin for a turn I can double activate. Like, just don't even play it this turn, because I can double activate next turn. They are Hellbent. Go Battle Cry, activate, attack with Battle Cry. They probably just trade for Bone Crusher Giant. It's not great. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go land go. If I attack with Den, they're just going to trade for it. Just please, dear God, do not draw Blood Scythe Harvester. That's all I ask. Like, dead on board? I'm at 16. Not even close to dead on board. Also, if they get too aggressive, the Battlecry could just kill them in the backswing. Could triple activate next turn. I guess maybe I'm supposed to just hope they don't draw a removal spell. Maybe. But I can just take all this, right? 4, 8, 9, 10, 13. Yeah, I just take 13. Even eat the 1/1 with the Mutavault. Alright, I'm at 3. Okay. 2, 3. So we go Battle Cry. Maybe this is not lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. It's only 12? I guess I would have had lethal if I played it out last turn, huh? 2, 3, 4, 7, combat, attack, token, and then it's 11. No, it would have been 15. Because it would have been 4 extra damage. Because right now I have 11. Yeah, the token. So I guess, well, here's the other issue, right? If I play out the Battlecry Goblin, then they know that if they have nothing, they're dead. So they just don't make that play, right? They don't shove with everything. Right, yeah. If I play the Goblin and they brick, they don't attack with everything. So I guess it's different that way. Maybe, though. Maybe I get an extra draw step that way. Tough. Guessing they'd be dead on board. My hands are good. So we tried Pile Driver in the first league, but I was just not that big of a fan of it. I wanted to try something else instead. But I did have Pile Driver in the first league that we played. Which didn't seem that good. Green matchup? Again, I think this matchup is good. We're going to find out. This is definitely one of the hands of all time. And I guess we kind of just get dumpstered if they play a Old Growth Troll, so maybe not. You have to go wide around the Troll, which seems pretty difficult sometimes. Damn it! Played the Raminap Ruins that turn, but... Yeah, I could have dealt 13. No, I thought it was only 12. Maybe I miscounted. It was either 12 or 13. Either way, I was either 1 or 2 short. Pack leader. Pack leader in mono green, huh? It's an interesting one. Sequencing. 2 creatures enter for Denizen plus the pump made at 13. Oh, I think I might have missed the second pump. I think I missed the pump off of the token for Denizen. Yeah, okay, so it was 13. But yeah, still 1 short. Field Nykthos. Man, this feels bad. I think what I'm gonna do is do it this. I mean, what happens if I just go Battle Cry Haste Shove? If I go Battle Cry Haste Shove, let's assume for the sake of argument they block Troll on Shaman, Pack Leader on Loyalist. They would be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess they would block the Battle Cry, but it's 3 either way, right? They block Battle Cry and they block Loyalist. So they take 3, 7, 9, 11. They go to 4. That good? I could Snoop here. Just try to go wider. This is the second league. We 4-1 the first one. Yeah, I guess I just go Snoop here. No. I don't know what to do. This is so difficult. Man. I'm gonna go with Snoop. I'm gonna take 1 more turn off. Not sure if that's right, but well, the issue is like I'm just giving them, an extra turn. It's not a guarantee that I can even kill them next turn, right? So just giving them an extra turn with I guess I have to give them 1 turn regardless, and they get to keep all their devotion anyways. So maybe it doesn't change anything. Yo, double G. Whoa! Okay, I don't care about that card. Thankfully, they played a brick. Good news for us. Yeah, I can haste the Fable. I can go Battle Cry. I can Battle Cry haste the Fable. But the problem with doing this is I think if they have Karn, they're just going to needle Battle Cry Goblin now. But maybe they do that anyways if they have Karn. They could also name Reflection. Okay. They did hit a Nykthos. It's bad. No Storm, though. Or no Storm in the graveyard, at least. See if they have another more action in hand. I mean, if this is all they have, I might be able to percent lethal. If they stop here. Okay. Looks like they're not stopping. They're fine with that. That means they're attacking? Does that work? Doesn't accomplish anything, right? It's like, wait, this doesn't do anything. Now, we seem very not dead. What are you hoping to have on top of deck when Snoop is out in this deck? I mean, when you have Battle Cry, it gets a lot better because you can just, like, play all of your stuff and then haste it. So, just anything, kind of. Not Castle Embereth, though. Okay, let's do some quick maths. What is the most amount of damage? Most amount of damage. I think it's haste, copy, shove, pump after the token comes in because I get the thing. 6 mana. Where do you get 6? Oh, if I copy the shaman token. Well, no, I would just copy the Battle Cry, right? All right, we just go activate, copy, and this gives us 2 tokens as well. 2 tokens as well. This should work. This trigger goes on the stack last. Token pumps more. Right. The copy, right? I think this is the most amount of damage. Right? I think it is. I'm sure that this has to be lethal. Yeah, it's going to be even bigger Denizen. So we get 1 extra pump here, too. 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this is lethal. Found the line. Extra lethal. Alright, what do we want against mono green? Roast, surprisingly not that good. Because if you kill Troll, they get it back. It doesn't kill Cav. I want the End the Festivities. For sure. I'm not convinced that I even want Chainwhirler on the draw. But it might be better than Snoop. Maybe like 1 Chainwhirler. I guess I could do 2 Chainwhirler, 2 Fable. Yeah, that's probably fine. I think I'm good with this. The line was just turning everything sideways. Yeah, at the end of the day, I guess, yeah, maybe a Trashmaster for Karn. Abrade is not a good exchange. Like, abrading an elf is you're never happy about doing that. This hand's incredible. Like, you never want to abrade an elf. But yeah, maybe Trashmaster for Karn targets is good. I could see that. The thing about abrading Karn targets is a lot of their Karn targets have immediate value when they enter the battlefield. Think like Sky Sovereign, Mightstone, Weakstone, Cityscape Leveler. And it's just another one of those things where Abrade is just not a great exchange with those cards, you know? Right, exactly. That's kind of where I'm at. End the Festivities. And I only have one copy, so, you know, not likely to draw it. Reball. We should have a Threaten in the sideboard for Cav. The best one is probably Karazev's. I could see it. Finder Street's dope. People have been hating on that card, but I think it's good. Okay. Nothing to play, but their hand is all spells, so I don't know what we're supposed to infer about that. I'm just gonna double spell here. This is just so much fucking damage. This is 10. Pretty good. Try the Esper Hero deck? No, not yet, not yet. We still haven't built it yet. I'm messing around with it a little bit, but it's the Dak Prescott of Goblins. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I assume that's a good thing. They probably misclicked. I mean, they were dead anyways. Alright, a 4-1 and a 3-2. Not too bad. We'll take a 7-3 on the day. One thing I learned is Fable is incredible in this deck. Definitely would highly recommend it if you want to play Goblins, that is. Now, the question that you have to ask yourself is, should we even be playing Goblins in the first place? You know, that's maybe has yet to be decided, but that felt like it was doing some good things. You know, like I think you have game against Rakdos between Ringleader and Fable and Creature Lands. You are aggressive enough to race mono green. I think that your creatures line up a little bit better against mono white, specifically Loyalist because of First Strike. I don't know. That felt pretty good. I liked it. It was fun. All right, let's do a. Oh no, I gotta. Oh, we gotta finish.